buddy. Oh. Hey, Squidman. Yeah, back in season 1 of MRP, I was one tasked with driving the super slow boat with all of the precious dinosaurs we just got home. I was doing good, chugging along, and then I fell asleep. And they were hollering at me, trying to get my attention, I guess. And then I didn't hear nobody. So I woke up later, um, rubbing noses with the Visqueen. Some dinosaurs were in the water, and during this time, I killed every Anki I came across with near water. I don't know why or how. It's just, it always died. Hello, sir. Well, good. I'm glad you got the little bell thingy going. All right. I was just thinking that right now myself. Are you thinking to try and get a group for the haunted event, or just show up and do one on your own? Most likely, yep. Well, I know that I've got everything on my side of things taken care of, so I believe we're ready to just have people like tell me they want to do it, and I'll get everything in gear and get it done. Oh, we'll be happy to, JP. Do you want to switch down to a different chat for a few moments for super secret stuff? Oh, that'd be awesome. That is awesome to hear. I I got more beer liquid if you want some. Nice. I think so. Yeah, streaming for a cause. Oh, by the way, um, wanted to give a shout out. My parents, they donated today. I thought it was pretty awesome of them. Felt a little awkward because I don't know, but yeah, thanks. Yep, I was pretty excited. Thanks. I usually don't show much emotions. Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Just leveling up my Ascended Rex guy. Um, well, I kind of wait, have a chat, get some things going, have a whole bunch of fun with maybe the first run of the Smuggler's Castle, which is a blast according to the rules. Yep. Oh, perfect. Arrive naked, say I'll be back, and what else was the rules? Invite your friends, um, and don't say anything about what happens inside. Yes. Well, all right. Can't wait to see you. Oh, bye. So lean back. You know that song, lean back. And then get some WD-40. Oh, why? I'd get a Pteranodon or Tapejara. Them suckers pretty fast. Oh, and don't forget, guys, we have got to do this racing thing. Shh. I don't know what you said. Hello, sir. I saw the light. It opened up my eyes. Oh, nobody's gonna sing with me? Oh, thank you. Oh, I just dated myself right there. The sign? I thought it was a light. Sun. S-U-N? Oh. Ah, found a wild horse. So Leroy, we've got a couple events for today. Just kind of hanging out, doing as many times as we can do it, whatever. Yep. hmm hmm I mentioned it briefly. I didn't want to steal a whole lot of thunder from JP on his thingy. So JP, yeah, I know it's gonna be a blast. They'll get sidetracked. Oh, nice. Is your server doing okay? That was my sorry the S plus wiped. Greener pastures, and you live next to the greenest pastures in the world. You both built in the same spot. I like to just lay down the foundation, and then if I want it flat or whatever, throw down the ceilings on top. Talk to JP on that. Oh yeah, I'm okay. I thought you parked them a little bit closer to my place over here, right where the Rexes are doing their business. Yeah, or put it in whatever animal you got here on. And my very first restarter house, it's still up there. A big old vault that was given to me, and then some beds. Mhm, mhm, mhm. Salu. I need a different attack bird. I've got lots to choose from, so I've got dropping that needs to go, because you're obsolete now. Hey, anybody want some eggs? I got spares. Sorry you guys had to witness that. Sometimes you just gotta do sometimes what you just gotta do. That way, your food bill's not outrageous. Did you break a window? Hmm. I do, thank you very much. In-game chat. So I want the bird to be able to take a hit or two. See how it's got the 100% imprinting? A while back, I think Ark did some weird update or whatever, And a lot of our flyers lost levels. Looking for 10 grand. Close enough. Just to be able to carry my heavy butt. At least 3,000 in stamina to be able to fly and zip and murder and slaughter. And my murder and slaughtering abilities. A little bit, because kids might be watching. Well, I don't know if they're going to be watching, but, you know. Huh, hot wings. Correct. Streaming for a cause. Let me go find what channel Mr. JP is in. This one? Can't say this one. How about this other one over here? Hello, sir. All right. You, you can use whatever you want, but if you end up getting killed, they might loot you. So if you come with me, although you are able to bring in whatever you want, because you're the main event kind of guy over here. I'll show you something up here. We can fly up on hot wings if you want. Okay, up by the wyverns. Yep. Did want to give out 2 OP stuff at the moment. All right. So I've got a. Oh, did you see this one over here? Lightning one. It looks like the lightning is in its wings. I know. It was like epic, and I. Oh, he is. Thanks. Tried to do something special for each one of them. The ice one, I couldn't get as an egg. I'll go through that part in a little bit with you. So since you're probably going to be bored while they're role playing, figuring things out, or whatever, so you've got a chair here, and you've got a storage box here with a whole bunch of random stuff. Now, I wanted those beds to be not visible for the other people, which is why I also. Cool. Use whatever you like. Just needed to make sure that it wouldn't be something that they would look for and find. All those down there I named as SC and then numbered them as 1 to 10. Nope. So I picked up the two ballistas for you. This way, the people wouldn't see it when they're arriving. We can wait till it's dark or whatever, and they're in gamut or whatnot, and then drop them back down or whatever you want to do on that. I can bring in armor. I just forgot. Or we can always do your racing first. It doesn't matter to me. I want to do both. Yep. Well, I want to show you something down here. If you will drop down with me. And I'll drop down like right in this line. Remember, super secret. Did you drop down? Okay. Oh, too far. Cool. I'll probably work myself as a ghost so that I don't take any of their armor and weapons, and I won't shoot them in the back. So I've got seats here to keep the people not getting their items somewhere to sit and wait. Um, this here is where they receive their items. And I'll show you something awesome on the backside. Gasp! I know now. I gotta fix that. So we've got all of these boxes here with different wyvern eggs. If they choose one of these, then you just give them one wyvern egg and 10 milk. That milk will give them their egg, no problem. And you can just drop it into their chest right there. I happen to have a nice little handy note that'll help me out. Yep. I couldn't get one for ice because the game doesn't have the code for that yet. Correct. Hmm. I would do. Um, Let me go find it. I can't remember the exact spelling on it. The leave me alone will make it so that the players wouldn't be able to kill you. If you do cheat space give item num as all one word space 222 space 2 space 15 space 0, that'll give you some flak. I think that one is chest or legs. Yes, the middle number that the middle section you're missing is um, give item num as all one word. Yep, and I'll show you a link that I use. I discorded you the doodad. That's what you're talking about. On the creatures, we're just looking to keep it so they don't do a whole lot of damage to the stone. No worries. So those globes, we're going to be just giving one over to each person. Uh, that way we can use it as a form of currency at a later point. Hey, Dave. How you doing? Sorry, is a looks like OBS might be having issues, maybe. Yeah, because it said that no one was watching when you said hello. Strange. But I'm glad you stopped in. Hope your stream last night went pretty good for the extra life. Oh, Dave. Hey, you want to join in on the smuggler's castle? If you do and you want it to be more secretive, wouldn't watch. But if you're gonna and you don't care about the whole secretive surprise or whatever, then please watch and give me some company. Have a whole bunch of fun. Hmm? For what? Yep. It sorts it out for you a little bit. Did you get the armor for you? Ooh, the Assassin's Creed Origins. That is awesome. My brother got me kind of hooked on the games, and I like just being able to go out and assassinate people. I loved that blowgun dart, berserker darts, kind of like the pheromone darts over here. Yep. Um, hmm. Correct. Yep. If you do 0, it's primitive. If you do the 100, better ascended stuff. All right. And on the animal side, you can either click on them. Either way. Yeah. Just as long as you're right cheap. For the animals, there's a variety of ways you can get them to spawn in. I can give you a sort of template if you want, or I don't know how to help you on that. Don't want to just drop them to the ground, you know? Sorry. Tried to make it gentle for you. It's kind of strange. Oh, Dave, if you'd like, you can leave the information for your stream. That way people can go check out you playing some Assassin's Creed. I know you're a much better streamer than myself. Oh, really? If you want, we can zip across to the other side and start having you work with the animals. Okay. We're just missing carrots and lemons. So this is what it looks like currently. And then when we get into the role-playing things, we're going to be looking like this. Very dark and eerie. Glad the signs lit up pretty well. Bodies we gotta loot. And I need to be able to turn that fireplace on. Welcome back. Speaking of top shelf, I went up there with your little box and gave you 5 sets of flak. I'm all good for a surprise. So, kind of give you a rundown what they're going to go through. Most of these doors are set to manual open and close, except for a few apparently. So they've got to look for some of these signs. I do have some decoy signs in here with like "Have a nice day" or some numbers that mean absolutely nothing. So for ease of availability, you're probably gonna just ghost through things, right? And that one's that cheat ghost. Perfect. And they've got little corridors, so we might want like smaller animals in here, wolves, snakes, whatever. If you want, we can go to the end of this and just start bringing stuff in, help you out or whatever. So right in here is the end of this wing of the castle. And there is a code in here that they're going to need. Hello, everybody. We're streaming, having a bit of fun. Totally. Yeah, bats. Do you want me to get you the spawn code for the bats or teach you the template I use? All right. So at the moment, we're just going through getting the castle completely set up with the bad guys, making it so that we're rock solid. All right. So you do cheat, space, spawn, dino, all one word, space. Um, you're going to paste in information you'll get from whatever animal it is. Right. So on that first, the creature list, that's huge. The very far right column, it has quotations, blueprint slash game slash yada yada yada. End quotations. You'll include the quotations and you copy and paste. After you've pasted that into this coding format, you hit space, one, a number. I wouldn't do more than 100. That's just the distance from you right now, is what it's doing. No, the let me take a look at the top. The the blueprint path. So you do all the quotations and everything in that little box. Oh, I'm sorry. This current way we're doing it will let you select the level of the animal you're bringing in. So you could make them stronger or weaker depending on as you kind of gauge the people if you're doing it while you're going or if we like we're doing right now getting everything ready beforehand, then we just got to be like, okay guys, you're gonna have to do it no matter what. And then like the dodo birds, sometimes I've had to go in there and just finish it because I didn't want the people to keep dying to them. Uh-huh. I could give you the shorter spawn code for things. It won't let you select the levels that spawn in. So it'll be minimum level 1, maximum level 120. All right. Let me refresh my memory. Control V. So you've got the blueprint path to the end quotations. You do a space one. Well, I like to do space one, space one, space one. So there's 3 1s in there. And then space whatever level you want. It could be level 1, level 2 grand, whatever. Ooh, the Perlovia sees you, huh? Do you have the enemy invisible true? Yep. Oh no. So cheat space enemy invisible as one word. Space true. Correct. You're supposed to go on a wall. And then when you spawn it in again, I would do at least a level 100 on them. I think they've got gear ready good enough to do that. Oh, you'll definitely want to be in the room though. So cheat space summon space, and that's when you use the character thing, like um, leech underscore character underscore C, and then you hit enter, and it'll give you something random. Yes, correct. Yes, and then as soon as you get that last C in there, and it'll give you something random. Gotcha. But the Perlovia will be awesome. Dune Bridge, going to the obelisk for business needs you got, you know, taking on the bosses. If you end up putting the two predators against each other, like I don't know, the snake and the Fioma in here, the snake will eat the Fioma. I think boars and wolves attack each other. Nicely done. You got a bat in here that doesn't care about you. Well, it cares about you. It's trying to attack you. Whew. The megalini in your next room, they want to eat this bat. Megalania? Oh, so you do that little command strip? Cheat. Space. Enemy invisible. Space. True. I like that one. It looks kind of pretty. And then if you're wanting like several bats in the same room, you hit tab, up arrow, enter, and it'll do the exact same command again. And then go ahead and give him some more friends. If you look on the ceiling of this room, what I did is you just go close to the ceiling when you and look at the ceiling when you spawn them in. And as long as they don't care about you, they'll go there. So this room's going to be a bit of a pain in the neck. Would you like a hand in spawning in some animals? All right. Great. They all live in the same cave. Stop it, guys. Yep. But apparently the Megalania and the spiders hate each other. It's because I brought spiders into the last room. Then what do you think about this room? What do you think we should do in here? Ooh, that'd be pretty awesome. He was supposed to have spawned in as a pile of dirt. No, I've spawned him in on metal and they've done that. I don't know. Oh well. Anything in this room or just as a keep him on edge kind of? No, not that one. I think it was the door previous to that. Then the emergency exit in case somebody has to. I think this was just too big of a room to not have anything in it. I think Mantis is like 3 tall or something like that. Oh, that is epic. Capros it is. You know it would be a. Go ahead. Mhm. And something else that'll be kind of mean for him. You know that little room you had me make it into? Pegomastixes. Which is the room? Huh. Do you want the Pegos in here or the other one? I was just focused. All right. Not yet. Me too, and they're all pretty decent leveled. Yep. I plan on somebody's meal being stolen. And what? Oh, okay. Well, which one? The ants or the Trudons? All right, Trudons it is. That would be very mean, and I don't think they would have a chance of killing him. It would be very smart if, like, we were actually the owners of this place to stuff this one with Zomdodos. The ants, they won't be able to move around and dodge the enemies, the person's swings. So I'm thinking we can do a Zomdodo in here. And then if it comes down to it, I'll walk up and do magics on it. I think these doors are, I have to come over and open them. Yeah, what are we doing in this room? Allosauruses? Red and black? And yellow spine? Oh yeah. Yeah, give them one clear aloe to be their alpha. Then in here we've got a little offshoot to the right room. You know it'd be cool. Starts with a T. Yeah, Menopicurus. Man, you're supposed to be on the wall. Oh, that one looks awesome. That one too. We have one that looks kind of like that though. Yep. Yep. I wanted them on the walls. So here's another little small room. What you thinking in here? I tried those in the other one and they flopped. No, because they might attack you for 2 seconds when there's all 50 of them. But then, so there's some vultures we can do. Um, Thorny dragons. Oh yeah, that'd be good. Um, there's argents if you wanted a flyer. Hmm. Tearbird, done deal. Man, OBS is having issues. Oh, a couple things. Last Thanksgiving, I think it was. They had turkeys running around that you had to have like 5 T-Rexes surrounded just to kill it. Which that then sure it won't kill my walls. Ooh, there's a white one. So we've got this. So we've got this huge room here. We've got a smaller room off to this left, and then this other one leads you towards the finish line with another huge room. Let's go with this slightly smaller room. What do you want in here? I'm knowing we can do something with either of them to make it just terrifying. We want faster attackers with some raptors. All right, this big room. What you want? We can do any variety of things. And then next time we do go through doing this, we can, if we didn't like one thing or another in a particular room, we can just switch it up. Well, I'm sure that they would hurt the wolves, but let me see. Oh, the walls. I will check and see if they hurt that. There's a Ragnarok variant of a dire bear. Hmm. It only shows that it'll. Sure. Do you want polar bears in the next room? Or polar bears off the table? You, you are the boss of this whole place. Yep. So you show up whatever room, you can spawn more stuff in if we're doing it too easy. You can shoot us, shrink us, you can do whatever. So I figured give a little bit of breathing room, because these ones are the Ragnarok ones, so I ex- I'm expecting so. Yep. And if they've got a little room, maybe the villagers might try and just skirt around it. This here's the chest with the grapple hooks, which out this door is our grappling across tactic. Since I was in that section of the web or whatever, they want to back out of it. Yep, I think that'll be nice and fearsome for him. Hmm. All right. And then you just kind of hang onto those ballista turrets until after they like, yep. Hmm. I just didn't want anybody seeing that while they were arriving for the event. All right. Do you have any questions? Um, I might tell them to go around back. Um, because I don't, in my mind, the smugglers wouldn't want anybody coming in. Gotcha. Whoops, too far. So, if you want, you could definitely say stuff, or if you wanted to kind of keep your presence unknown until after you knock some of them out, then that's cool too. So Squidman had to go and eat some food. So it might just be an end run if he's wanting to do it solo or wait for Squidman, whatever. I, s- I just saw him moving. Yeah, he's done. Yep. Is your time frame looking okay? I could probably do a little bit more magics than usual and help kill more of the animals instead of just stand there and watch for wanting to speed them up a little. We can always do a hang tight quick lunch break or whatever for X amount of time. All right. No big deal. Yeah, I can definitely get you a new assault rifle. No, they take a different bullet. Two. Hmm. Something's attacking. Somebody killing people? The heck? Something's killing my people. Mm-hmm. So there's people over by the fireplace. The one of them had the rabies symbol on him. Well then, time to grab my spare person. So we looking to do a run before? And doing a timeline check. Oh, right, this is theirs. Seeing if we're doing one of these haunted runs now or later. Hello. Mm-hmm. Oh, nice. Some people may want to run all by themselves and face the music, and some people might want a group. The We're gonna try and make the difficulty scale according to the size of it. And currently, JP is checking his timeline, whether he's got to go to eat dinner now or if he's got time for a run and then go eat dinner. Hmm. JP, do you have an estimate of how long you might be? That way I can let everybody know and we can pick everything up at that point. All right. If it ends up being after, I can always start my half of things and get things a going, and you knows. All right. Just let everybody know that we'll be having a half-hour dinner break. Ish. All right. So